What was India's global rank in air pollution according to the IQAir World Air Quality Report 2024? Correct option is D, 5th. Which country topped the medal tally at the World Athletics Championships 2025 in Tokyo? Correct option is C, United States. What is the back and forth motion of particles in a medium called? Right option is A, oscillation or vibration. Which state became the first in the country to launch Aadhaar-based face authentication for ratio distribution? Correct option is C, Himachal Pradesh. Which gland primarily provides essential nutrients like fructose for sperm energy and motility? Right option is B, seminal vesicle. Which state was the only one to meet reservation quotas for SC, ST and OBC in both police and district judiciary? Correct option is C, Karnataka. An object has an initial velocity of 12 meters per second and an acceleration of 9.8 meter per square second. What will be its final velocity after 1 second? Correct option is D, 21.8 meters per second. Which country ranked first globally in the 2025 World Press Freedom Index released by Reporters Without Borders? Correct option is C, Norway. In which city were the International Monetary Fund and World Bank Group Spring meetings held in 2025? Right option is B, Washington, D.C. If a mother contributes XX chromosomes and a father contributes XY chromosomes, what is the percentage probability of having a male child? Right option is D, 50%. Who was appointed as the chairman of the Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister in June 2025? Correct option is A, Mahendra Dev. Which plant tissue is responsible for the bidirectional transport of substances? Correct option is A, phloem. Which of the following is not currently serving as a state chief minister? Correct option is D, Chandrakant Shekhar. On which sea coast was the sea phase of the India's tri-service exercise Tiger Triumph 2025 primarily conducted? Correct option is B, Bay of Bengal coast. How is plaster of Paris prepared? Correct option is C, by heating gypsum to a specific temperature. In which country was the inaugural Esports World Cup held in 2024? Right option is A, Saudi Arabia. At what distance will the image be formed given a concave mirror with a focal length of -20 centimeters and an object placed at -30 centimeters? Right option A, -60 centimeters. What is India's indigenous automated air defense control and reporting system developed by BEL for the Indian Army? Correct option is C, Akash Tir. A stone is thrown vertically upward with an initial velocity of 12 meters per second. What will Buffett's velocity after 1 second? Right option is C, 2.2 meters per second upward. Saviti Bura, who received the prestigious Arjuna Award in 2025, is associated with which sport? Correct option is D, boxing. At the Ostrava Golden Spike 2025, what was Neeraj Chopra's winning javelin throw distance? Correct option is C, 85.29 meter. Which of the following is an example of a complex permanent tissue? Right option is A, phloem. Under the new mass marriage scheme, the Karnataka government provides financial assistance of 50,000 rupee to couples belonging to which category? Right option is B, minority communities. The Digital Threat Report 2024 for the BFSI sector was launched in collaboration with which cybersecurity company? Correct option is D, SISA. In humans, which factor primarily determines the sex of a child? Correct option is B, the father's sperm chromosome. What is the allocation for the private sector-driven research, development and innovation initiative in the Union Budget 2025? Right option is B, 20,000 crore rupees. A wire initially has a resistance of 12 ohms. If its length is halved and its cross-sectional area is doubled, what will be the new resistance? Correct option is C, 3 ohms. In May, IIT Hyderabad partnered with Japanese company to successfully test which next-generation wireless technology? Correct option is A, beyond 5G and 6G. What milestone did the India Meteorological Department celebrate in 2025? Correct option is C, 150th anniversary. In which country was the AI Action Summit held in February 2025? Correct option is D, France. Which act did Amit Shah recently introduce to consolidate and regulate laws regarding foreigners in India? Right option is C, the Immigration and Foreigners Act. Which part of the brain primarily controls involuntary actions like breathing, heart rate, and blood pressure? Correct option is A, medulla oblongata. Which Indian state recorded the highest number of child labor rescues 2024-25? Correct option is D, Telangana. Which endocrine gland secretes the growth hormone? Right option is B, pituitary gland. In January, how many sports persons were conferred the Major Dhyan Chand Khel Ratna Award for the year 2024? Correct option is C, 4. Which tribal poetess from Jharkhand received the Sahitya Akademi Yuva Puraskar 2025 for her poetry collection Phir Ugna? Right option is A, Pavti Tirke. What is the primary reason the sky looks blue? Right option is C, scattering of blue light by air molecules. The Pravah and Sarthi portals are digital initiatives launched by which institution? Correct option is C, Reserve Bank of India. In which simple permanent tissue are the cell walls lignified, providing rigidity and hardness to the plant? Correct option is D, sclerenchyma. The BrahMos Aerospace Integration and Testing Facility was recently inaugurated in which city of Uttar Pradesh? Correct option is A, Lucknow. Which Indian was awarded the UN Saskava Award for Disaster Risk Reduction in June 2025? Correct option is D, Dr. Mrityunjay Mohapatra. Why is the filament of an electric bulb typically made of tungsten? Right option is C, it has an exceptionally high melting point. Who inaugurated the Bharat Pol online portal, which was developed by CBI? Right option is A, Amit Shah. The pollen grain must reach which part of the flower for fertilization? Correct option is A, stigma. In the Union Budget 2025-26, the Kisan Credit Card loan limit under MISIS was increased from 3 lakh rupees to. Correct option is B, 5 lakh rupees. Anodizing is primarily used for coating which metal? Correct option is C, aluminium. Coco Gauff, the winner of the French Open Women's Singles title in 2025, belongs to which country? Right option is D, United States. An object is placed between f and 2f of a convex lens. Where will the image be formed and what are its characteristics? Right option is C, beyond 2f, real, inverted and magnified. Who are the co-authors of the book Original Sin? Correct option is B, Jake Tapper and Alex Thompson. Which of the following metals is the most reactive? Correct option is C, aluminium.